Athletic Club, Squad 2025-26 season. Athletic Club, from Spain. Competing in La Liga, they play at San Mamés Stadium. The total market value of the team is €369 million. The manager is Ernesto Valverde. Unai Simon, Spanish goalkeeper. 28 years old, valued at €28 million. Alex Padilla, Mexican goalkeeper. 22 years old, valued at €3 million. Andoni Garozabel, Spanish defender. 29 years old, valued at €5 million. Dani Vivian, Spanish defender. 26 years old, valued at €40 million. Aitor Paredes, Spanish defender. 25 years old, valued at €22 million. Yere Alvarez, Spanish defender. 30 years old, valued at €2 million. Jesus Arreso, Spanish defender. 26 years old, valued at €12 million. Aymeric Laporte, Spanish defender. 31 years old, valued at €10 million. Iñigo Lecue, Spanish defender. 32 years old, valued at €2 million. Yuri Berchiche, Spanish defender. 35 years old, valued at €2 million. Adama Boiro, Spanish defender. 23 years old, valued at €2 million. Mikel Viscar, Spanish midfielder. 32 years old, valued at €2 million. Oihan Sansit, Spanish midfielder. 25 years old, valued at €60 million. Ruiz de Galarreta, Spanish midfielder. 32 years old, valued at €3 million. Mikel Jauregizar, Spanish midfielder. 21 years old, valued at €30 million. Unai Gomez, Spanish midfielder. 22 years old, valued at €6 million. Bennett Prados, Spanish midfielder. 24 years old, valued at €18 million. Alejandro Rego, Spanish midfielder. 22 years old, valued at €2 million. Alex Berenguer, Spanish forward. 30 years old, valued at €9 million. Inaki Williams, Ghanaian forward. 31 years old, valued at €15 million. Nico Williams, Spanish forward. 23 years old, valued at €70 million. Gorka Guruzeta, Spanish forward. 29 years old, valued at €6 million. Marone Sanadi, Moroccan forward. 24 years old, valued at €10 million. Nico Serrano, Spanish forward. 22 years old, valued at €1 million. Robert Navarro, Spanish forward. 23 years old, valued at €6 million. Urko Izeta, Spanish forward. 26 years old, valued at €2 million. That's it for today. Stay tuned for more football magic here on Football World Euphoria. See you next time.